Ever felt like you weren't good enough? Like you had a flaw that made you less valuable than everyone else? And then stay with me till the end and you'll know why it's not true. The cracked pot. Once upon a time, in a quiet Indian village, there lived a water bearer. Every day, this old man would carry 2 large pots from the river to his master's house. One pot was, to put it simply, a total overachiever and looked like it had an Instagram filter on it 24/7. Flawless, and it would arrive at the master's house feeling smugly full, delivering every last drop of water. But the other pot? Oh, that pot was a warrior. It had a little crack, not a huge one, but a noticeable, irritating little leak that made it feel like a constant failure. Imagine that feeling. Every day, the old man would walk to the stream, fill both pots, and walk back. But by the time he reached the house, the cracked pot had leaked out half its water. After 2 long, emotionally draining years of this slow water leaking drama, the pot finally worked up the courage to speak. I'm so ashamed of my crack in myself. I'm only able to deliver half of my water. I'm a mess. Why don't you throw me away? I'm broken. I've failed you. The old water bearer simply smiled. My dear, do you think I'm blind? I know you leak. And tomorrow morning, when we go to fill the water, I'll show you something. Sleep now. Good night. So next morning, after the pots were filled with water, and as the water bearer walked back to his house, the cracked pot looked down. And for the first time, it truly saw the vibrant blossoms of sun-kissed flowers that lined the path beside it. On the other pot's side, dry, dusty, not even a weed dared to grow. The water bearer continued. I planted those seeds, knowing you would water them. You may be cracked, but you've been watering beauty the whole time. You think you're broken. I see you're useful in your own unique way. The cracked pot didn't say anything. It just smiled. A watery, leaky, joyful smile and a happy terracotta heart. The pot finally understood. It had spent so long focused on its brokenness that it had never seen the beautiful garden it had been creating all along. And from that day forward, the little pot carried its crack not with shame, but with a quiet sense of purpose. The moral of the story is no mystery. In a world obsessed with perfection, this story is a powerful reminder. We spend so much time comparing our cracks to someone else's polished, flawless online image. Today, people slap filters on everything. Instagram faces, LinkedIn achievements, even coffee. We are chasing perfect bodies, perfect jobs, perfect relationships. And if you're not ticking every box, you feel like cracked. We see our flaws, our insecurities, our mistakes, our weaknesses, and we feel shame, just like that pot. So here's the point, darling. Perfection is overrated, overhyped. Sometimes your flaws do the work you don't even notice. They may be your greatest gifts in disguise. It's the cracks in us, the anxiety, the heartbreak, the stammer, the scars, the weird laugh, the oversensitivity that make us human, that make us relatable. Your flaw isn't a sign of brokenness. It's what makes you unique. We hide our cracks thinking people will judge us. But guess what? People connect more with cracked pots than polished perfection. So don't be ashamed of your cracks. Be proud of them, for they are what give you the power to bring life and beauty to the world in ways no one else can. And yes, it's always the crack through which the light comes in. If this story made you smile, reflect, or say, wow, share this with someone who thinks they're broken. Subscribe if you love stories that leak wisdom. Tell me in the comments, what's your crack? Like it if your heart smiled. See you next week, darling.